Brandy, I'm Pastor Shirley Caesar. I've enjoyed your work down through the years, and I understand that you've been doing this for 20 years. You don't even seem like you're 20. But anyway, I want you to know that on this year, I suffered some losses in my family, my nephew, and a brother. And I understand that you've gone through some things. But one thing that brought me through was that I had a lot of praying people around me. I mean, they prayed me through, because we know that there's absolutely nothing that we can do when the Lord says, this is it, come on in. We can pray and pray and pray, but if God says, no, this is it, we have to accept what God allows. And so I want to encourage you to keep on doing the good work that you're doing. And I'm hoping and praying that one day I'll get a chance to meet you in person.
I love Brandy Norwood. Do you hear me? She was my first background singing gig. I sang background with her, and that's where I met Warren Campbell. We had a gig in Alaska and in Hawaii, and I was singing background and looking at the keyboard player, and I was so grateful that I met him during that time till she was in my wedding. She's still my friend to this day. I love her dearly. Her voice has transcended what people assume an alto can sound like. So many people copy you. So many people have tried to be you, but there is still only one Brandy. I love you, girl, and you know that. Keep singing and keep changing lives with your beautiful, beautiful voice.
I remember Brandy as a little tiny baby girl, and we had the same producer right at the front. So he called me and said, I want to play you this little girl. And she had such an anointed, such a hungry sound for a little kid. I knew that she was great, and she is great. So congratulations, Brandy. 20 years doesn't sound right. That means you've grown. And that's hardly right. But congratulations.
Brandy, over 20 years in the industry, man, I think that you deserve that and much more. I certainly appreciate you. I want you to keep doing what you're doing. You have been an icon. I'm telling you, not just your singing, but just your acting. My daughter, Kaisha, loves you, and so does Hezekiah Walker. I want you to know that God is with you. God is for you. Don't you ever change. Keep being you and keep doing what you do. God bless.
But your music has been such an inspiration, your voice, and ever since Full Moon, you know, you have my heart. I love this Full Moon project and been following you ever since. So I appreciate you for what you're doing. Your music inspires all who listen to just great music, you know, and there's always those singers that make you feel it right here in the heart. And you're one of those singers to me. Continue to do what you do.
I love Brandy. I had the pleasure of being friends with the Norwood family for years now, and so I've had the pleasure. But Brandy is, I mean, she's a triple, quadruple. She's a singer, she's an actress, she's a songwriter, she's a mother, she's an entrepreneur. I mean, Brandy is, for what I consider, I mean, the example of what many artists today should strive. You know, because Brandy was the first that had the television sitcom. She had the Barbie doll. She had the record selling millions of records. I mean, she is, for me, the essence, like really just that goal of, you know, as a woman entering, or even a male entering the business, what you should strive for, man. She's really figured out a way to not only monetize the business, but the longevity. Because Brandy came out, I'm telling my age right now, when I was in high school. But I Want to Be Down, and you know what I mean? But I mean, that was in the mid-90s. And so, but now to talk about in 2013, she's still alive, she's still vibrant, she's still relevant, doing the game and great music. And Brandy is, man, her contribution, like she, man, for me, it paved the way for such great women as even Beyonce or Ciara and all these great women of R&B and pop. Because Brandy was pop. She was R&B at the core, but she was a pop artist and a great person. So, yeah, that's Brandy. She's dope.